Yo, what up, guys? This is Honor Guard 1 here with another edition of Azu 106 in Park. Our boy Azu Malakai is not here. I'm joined with Mr. Darklink 1000.
What's up? No more fucking hair.
And my other nigga who won the RFL contest that Azu held, Mr. Aol. What up, Aol?
RFL Network.
Alright, so it's been we're already halfway done through the season, so it's time for our mid-season special. Presented to you by Boone459. Boone459 actually is great, man.
Super sassy.
Yes.
Super.
So, started off in alphabetical order. Actually, no, on the thread. So, first team, Miranda Raiders, 1-4, led by the glorious Nick Narnia. Team sucks. They're probably not going to make the playoffs.
Yeah.
Mark, how do you feel?
Defensively, not bad at run defense. Really bad at pass defense. Offensively, never have lag for some reason, which is just unfortunate. That's the only way they're going to win games. Nick's been playing bad at QB, so they probably need another quarterback, but that's obviously not happening right now, unless fucking Caleb gets traded, which is not going to happen, apparently, because James isn't going to cut him. Yeah, not a playoff team, so that's how I feel on that one.
Yeah.
Very good commentary, Earl. Wise choice.
The only way I
Wise
see,
choice.
the only way I see Raiders doing anything is if Caleb can continue. I mean, not Caleb. If C-Dog continue to play the way he did in the game he played this weekend. He stepped up his defense.
Let me tell you something. C-God's the most underrated player in this league.
Oh shit!
He's always been underrated. Every single time, he always somehow brings lag. Somehow finds a way to score, and he somehow finds a way to grab solid tackles. And nobody knows this. We could go back to the sandwich debacle of the Catherby.
Dude, no, that's horseshit.
We go even further back. I remember in NRFL when Cookie tried. We had no lag. Me burned Cookie, and Cody comes up with the big tackles to force the turnover on Cookie.
I am proud of you for remembering that.
Then we could go continuing on many other things, but Cody can somehow play this game, and I don't understand how, but
I don't know.
Cody.
I have no idea. He's really has stepped it up. How many tackles? Do you have like 11 or was it 10 tackles?
He hasn't stepped it up. It's just that nobody's ever recognized his play until now.
He's stepped it up. I mean, he does need more credit than he's been given in the past.
Yeah.
But this season, he's definitely brought his defensive game to a whole different level because the rest of his team is really lacking.
Well, another huge problem with the Randar is who's their third player? Winchar's was AWOL.
Winchar's out of membership.
Winchar's AWOL. Yeah, he somehow lost membership.
Wow.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Shocking change of events.
You can use my account, Winchar. If you see this, you can use my account because you're a good man.
But she sucks.
Yeah.
You know who
But she sucks.
Nan disappeared again.
Nan appeared until this game, but Nan doesn't have lag. It's just like, what can you do if Nan doesn't have lag? What can you do? We're just really not there.
I haven't seen Nan lately. Where has Nan been?
If you see Nan, please don't let him go inactive. It's a good guy, and he's actually will be a good player once he gets on Rusty and up to speed.
Nan was at the the last two games, by the way. He just wasn't at this one.
Yeah, I know, but these old veterans, you can't let them go inactive like that for even a week or they're fucking gone.
Here's my prediction for their record at the end of the season: 3-7. How do you guys?
Yeah, I was gonna say 3-7. So back to you, Mr. Rayola.
3-7, or maybe 4-7 if they can get lucky, or 4-3. I mean, 4-6 if they can get lucky.
Good job, proud of you.
All right, moving on to our next team, Tyrus A&M. The motherfuckers are 5-0.
Oh, dick sucking.
This is it. Well, I'll start with what I have to say.
Fucking Lopez.
All we did was beat teams that we were supposed to beat. Everybody sucked.
Oh.
Which is true. I mean, look at the teams we beat. Nobody was really that good compared to us. It's common sense. Even Ledia wasn't that good. I mean, look at Ledia's roster when they played us. Now it's totally different with the Ledia trade. Now, will we probably go 10-0? Probably not. I mean, to be honest here, I mean, there always will be a shot. Just
don't even. You're not going
no, man. There's always this shot we can go to.
I am not going to listen to this dick-sucking bullshit.
Sorry.
I'm not going 10-0 because you're not strong enough of a team. You're a damn good team. But you're not gonna win 10 fucking
Dog,
games.
the only reason we wouldn't go... Listen, if we could...
Oh my fucking god.
Now. No, listen. If we could beat Ledia, then I feel we should go 10-0.
I feel that there will be another team that will come out of the blue, you guys will have no lag, and someone will fuck up, and you guys will lose the game. Even if Ledia doesn't crush you. And I'm not saying they will crush you, but they probably will beat you at least once.
Well, yeah, there's one game left. But, yeah, let's stop talking about the undefeated thing, and let's go into the roster. I say two big people that nobody talks about on this team are Hill and the third guy in our chat.
Yeah. Hill's what, third in the league in reception touchdowns?
It's not even that. It's like these two they're not like freaking all-stars by any means, but their game has just been solid across the board. Like, they haven't really made big mistakes. And they aren't expected to do much, I think, not really in this team. You know, they're not like heavily relied on to get the big tackles or big touchdowns. Well, Aol kind of was, and sometimes that was, but like, you know, Aol stepped up when he had to. You know, against Remington, some multiple fourth down scores in QB, even though it was mad funny how he scored. You look at Hill. Hill's just been making big tackles, big catches. You know, it's like they've just been. I more think stepping up their game just to a very solid all-around game.
Just gotta throw this out here. Who was the man that they played for last year? Question. That's right. Fuck you, Honor Guard. Best trainer in RFL.
No. Okay, let's get this right. Dark didn't show up to the last 3 games of the season, and we went 3-0 without him. Let's just put it that way.
When was this?
Shit.
Yo, buddy. I didn't show up to the last 3 games because we got a fucking leg.
Okay, no. The first 2 games I was there, we lost. We went 0-2 with him. He left. We went 3-0 without him.
Okay. All right, you can suck my cock.
Going on topic here.
Fuck you.
Yeah. I'll make the playoffs. The 1 or 2 seed will depend on how much they lose to Ledia by. If Tyrus lose by if they lose by less than 10 points, then I think they should get first. But if they lose by more than 10, then Ledia should get first. So I really can't. Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much any extra words?
Yeah, no.
Yo.
All right. Oh man, you summed it up right there.
All right, next team, the Nardon or faggots. Just kidding. Relica.
Bro, Relica, fuck that gay shit.
I like the uniform.
Thank you. I try. Yeah, there you go. All right.
So Cookie. Okay, first thing, look, the team they put up against Tyrus is, at least in the first half, Cookie, Dark, Boone, and Tiger. Now, Cookie got ejected at the end of the first half.
No, I threw him out. Him out.
All right. Dark threw him out. I guess Cookie's pretty much done for the rest of the season.
I mean, the sad thing is he's the best player in defense.
Yeah.
But, you know, you just can't trust him in natural. Because you can't take him out in offense because he refuses to leave the field without me literally throwing his ass out of the house. I mean, I got as much as anyone could out of him. But he fucking sucks at running.
He didn't try.
He went fucking 2 for 9 running. And plus, I mean, you can't have Boone and another negative personality on the field at the same time. Because we all know Boone. Boone's a sassy pants and's got to be up his troll levels because Boone is top 12 troll fucking 2012. Yeah, Cookie's probably not going to play again. Whatever. Also, fucking thank you, Caleb, for telling me my account password. Really appreciate that.
Cookie?
Man, everyone knows your account password.
Fucking dumbass. And no one knew it until like 2 days ago.
Relka's, I don't know. Relka could be okay.
But honestly,
there's just, because of Boone. Boone's going to bring you down into infamy. Because Boone's only good when he's when he's not with you, Dark, for some reason.
It used to be the exact opposite, which is
really
weird.
There was the season you traded him to Edgeville was.
Yeah, I don't know.
Boone and Dark, or at least Boone's playing on the field, cannot be with Dark now, which is weird.
I don't fucking know.
it's just weird because Boone, I believe the season before had like 50-something tackles. It's just
his whole career is basically with me, so it's like.
I think Boone has gotten just so butthurt about this league. It's just the increased butthurtedness has screwed up his play with Dark. Because you saw Boone at the beginning of the season. He's like, screw it, I'm not playing anymore. Screw it. Boone really wasn't like that before. It's just puzzling. But, I mean, Dark's a good quarterback, but you're not, I'm telling you this right now. Well, Boone could have lag.
Yeah.
Boone's a solid lagger.
Possible.
Yeah.
Tiger, not really.
Yeah.
Tiger really stepped up his trade defense.
He did do a good job. I'll give him that. I was really impressed.
Sirs and Luke. I don't know how much you're expecting to get out of them. Sirs is just way past anything.
Sirs told me he has a 6-second click delay, which makes him virtually retired.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, even when I first played with Sirs, you just always saw that there's some slow reaction time with him. Even all the way back in the RFL, when I played with him. There was always something wrong with him.
Sirs has always had a bigger rep than he deserved because of that one fucking immaculate season he had. But, I mean, he's a good guy and all. Like, it's a good team.
I don't understand, sir.
Not going to be really an asset.
That's why nobody attacks him. But you know what? I don't give a shit. We're not holding anything back here in Izu 106 and Park.
Yeah.
But yeah, Sir isn't really that good. Luke sucks.
Yeah, Luke.
Yeah.
No. Plus, I don't even think fucking Luke will show because
it's gonna be tough for you guys. You're gonna throw. It's me, you, Boone, Tiger.
Which on paper is not bad, but
yeah, but
Boone. I don't know.
It's tough because you know what? The defense shouldn't be that bad, but your teams of recent have always found a way to spaghetti.
Yeah.
The spaghetting hasn't been an issue this season. Boone wasn't even spaghetting for me. He just was playing downright bad.
Yeah, spaghetting worse. Like, you know what? They could make her on for playoffs.
Because of how
more
bad
so than Arandar, but I still don't think they'll make it due to other issues.
I just don't see how it's possible for us to fucking suck as much as Remington. No offense to them, and I know everyone's riding their dick recently, but
all right, I'll get to Remington.
Biggs is their centerpiece player, and that's fucking unacceptable.
So I think they'll go. You guys can go anywhere between 3-7 and
5-5.
Perfect world, we go 5-5. I'm saying
5-5.
4 wins.
Go any of those two, and I can't say where you're gonna fit in there.
Yeah, it all depends on how serious Boone takes it. All depends on obviously lag and strength of schedule. I haven't looked at it yet, but I think we got a pretty tough road ahead of us.
Like everybody again. I
know.
The only way you go 5-5 realistically is beat Randar, you beat Remington, and you beat Varrock.
Which is possible. I don't know. I don't think.
That's why I said it's definitely possible. So that's why I can't predict it.
I don't think we'll beat Remington. I usually beat James, so that's probably. I guess it's possible. And then Arandar, I don't know. Fucking Nick could run for 20,000 touchdowns. Who the fuck knows?
Yeah. So, moving on, you got the Remington Redskins.
All right.
Surprise team of the season, in my opinion, so far. 2-3. I thought they'd be so much worse at this point. Literally, I thought they'd be in shambles. They've look. If you look at their roster, I call it the new boys roster because they're like all the new people that are active in this league now, like the newer, or I would say, like Giggs, John, Pitt, Darth, Jimmy, PBT, whatever about PBT, but like all of them have recently become active in the RFL. You know, it's like I consider old time people URFL. Like none of these are really URFL. Darth, I don't really consider it.
Yo, 027 Jonathan, just saying.
Yeah, but like I still don't. They're so different now. I should really consider it. Somehow Pitbull has made this team functional. I don't know what goes on, but Pitbull practices makes them practice so hard, and it's worked because somehow they've been able to win games, play defense. I know they got their asses kicked by Ledia, but then again, nobody in their right mind, other than Azu, should have expected them to win this game. obviously. Especially because they also had no lag. They have no lag. It's just like they're not gonna win this game. Like, let's be honest. Like, you can't blame them for sucking. Pitbull, definitely one of the main front runners for MVP. Because look,
that hurts my soul.
I know it does, but he means so much.
No, it's true.
Such an important aspect for even on the field, off like whatever the fuck he does.
You guys can't forget though.
He likes to.
The next 2 games.
Yeah,
no. Bold statement here. They're going to be a fucking way better team without Giggs playing. Are you kidding me? No, because they're fucking. If you look at their lineup, they'll be playing with Jimmy, John, and they'll have Pitbull. Those 3 players, in my opinion, is a much better layout than fucking Giggs, John, and Pitbull.
Giggs was the reason.
5 times the player that Giggs is.
Giggs was the reason I wanted out of Lieta in last season.
The reason why Honor wanted out of Remington, and look how that turned out. So, star-crossed lovers right there.
So we'll see. Yeah, we'll see what. I mean, I think that they are the front runners for the 3rd seed.
Yeah, they are.
Because they're actually not that bad after all, and Pitbull has played.
I would not go that far.
Much better than you thought he would have ever played in a million years.
That's true.
John stepped up his game somehow. Giggs has been racking up tackles. You got also good depth in Darth and Jimmy. Jimmy's very solid. Is pretty solid. I think they're the best bet to go 5-5, 4-6 for the last seed. I feel like they could also upset Tyrus. To be honest with you, they could pull it out of their asses. I wouldn't be. Yeah, they definitely could.
Yeah, it depends if we're gonna end up having if we play a 4v4 or a 3v3 against them.
Yeah, you guys play a 4v4, you got it in the bag.
Yeah, but you know what? They have an active roster in John, Pitt, Darth, Jimmy. So do we. So I imagine it'll be a 4v4. Anyway, continuing on, we're on the Ledia Lions. Big Barone made big move.
Big Barone. Gotta give him props for actually being an owner for once, even though he still burns a little bitch. But
yeah,
Burn made that. Oh, look at their. I mean, they only have 4, but it doesn't matter.
Burns making most of the moves for their team.
4v4ing them if you have 4 people. They're obviously the most talented team.
Right.
Not that hard to say. I think, could they lose? Well, obviously, but it'll be pretty tough. Yeah, I mean, they're the odds-on favorite for UB.
Literally, everyone on the team can play quarterback. Gas can run, kind of.
I don't want to go into Tyrus' game plan against Ledia.
I'm gonna say the only way Tyrus can
Dark, you may be surprised at what I may be. I'll say
you're gonna be the QB.
Oh no! I'm not QBing. Oh, come on, Dark. Am I QBing?
You're gonna be surprised. The only surprise I can think of is that you fucking QB and just shit the bed, but that's not really surprising because you fucking.
Yeah. But listen. No, the game plan. Obviously, I'm not QBing.
What are you guys gonna play zone?
No.
Fuck no.
Like seriously, nothing is surprising in the RFL.
I don't want to go into game plan, but Dark, after this is over, I'll talk to you about my game plan. Because I can't let the viewers.
It's just typical honor guard bullshit.
Because supposedly Letty's been practicing all week.
Don't listen to him. I'm sure it's not that interesting.
Oh, Letty also has a game plan.
Right?
Yeah, fucking when?
So no, they've been practicing.
No,
according to sources. According to some inside sources, they've been practicing. They have a game plan. And they have 2 people they're keying on.
No,
I don't know who those 2 people are.
Maybe Gaz, Burn, and Barone will practice. Tilt
yeah, everyone except Tilt, but that's 3/4 of their team still.
Yeah, but I mean,
I know Tilt's not practicing, but I'm saying
how much can Barone benefit from practicing? How much can Gaz practices?
Well, this is the biggest game other than the UB this season.
Yeah, this will be the biggest game this season.
That's true. Yeah, I mean,
this is potential UB written all over it.
Well, yeah, probably UB. Let's be real. Fucking if Giggs makes the fucking UB, I'll wear a fucking dress or something on there.
All right. So they shouldn't lose a game the rest of the season. 9-1.
The only way.
First place is depending on how much they beat Tyrus by.
Yeah.
The only way I think Lieta can beat Tyrus is if it's a high-scoring game. If it's a high-scoring game, Lieta might be able to come out with it. But if we keep it low-scoring, we might be able to get the win.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah. It's all going to depend on who gets turnovers, who gets the coin toss.
It's lag. All right, so moving on, Barak Rams is your next team. They suck as well, but they pulled out their first win somehow. No, they barely pulled out a win on 3v2.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's good. And Barak, I believe, had 5 players showed up. And they just pulled out a 3v2 win. Listen, Caleb, yes, he's playing much better, but at the same time, he's not able to carry the team enough to win games.
Yeah.
I think that's something that we need to understand.
Can't
I know
play
Barak's terrible,
thoughts.
but yeah. You know what? We've talked about Barak so much. They just suck altogether. I'd say 1-9, 2-10, 2-8, sorry. 1-9, 2-8 at best.
I don't ever count Barak out because fucking they always pull up this magical bullshit shit. So anywhere from 2-8 to 4-6.
You never know, guys. If Azu decides to pull whatever he has in his ass out,
Azu needs to fucking start practicing.
Azu can step up.
Hyman needs to step up.
If Azu can step up,
needs to step up on defense.
3 and 7. If they can step up,
this whole team needs to step up, mostly on defense. We've talked about it. Okay, moving on. Last team, I believe. Is that the last team?
That was the last team.
That was the last team.
Well,
that was pretty quick.
Huh?
So that pretty much concludes everything.
No, you want to shoot the shit a little bit here?
Okay, cool.
I got an interesting topic for us to talk about.
All right, go.
All right, so another big thing. It's halfway point of the season. It's around the time when council members start planning for next season. As we all pretty much fucking agree and know, unsaid rule, 8 teams next season. That means 2 more owners. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I think this is the first time in a while that we have decent team owners. The teams will be shitty, don't get me wrong, because defense is fucking horrible right now. And the more you spread out the talent, the more games are going to be fucking 114 to 110 and shit. But this first time in a long time that we've had real possible team owners coming out of Woodward. So, Honor, start off with you.
All right, so we'll talk about pretty much your owners for next season. Knack should probably give me an owner next season.
Mm-hmm.
Hill said he's going to own next season.
Right.
That's going to be a little surprising. I don't know what Hill's going to actually do. I'll explain later. Dark, you owning next season?
Fuck no.
Dark's not owning next season, so we only have 2 owners still. Giggs, I think Giggs deserves to own next season.
Don't put your chickens in the basket yet. That team could go nuclear anytime.
Yeah, I know. Barone will own.
Yeah.
Hyman will own. So that's 5 owners. I think we have room for 3 spots.
Right.
I want to own next season.
You do.
Yeah, no, I said that.
Change.
I said that a few weeks ago. I said that a few weeks ago that I'm going to own next season.
Subject to change. Yeah.
I'll probably own for 1 season, though, realistically.
Yeah, because you're a faggot.
Yeah. Then Aol definitely deserves owner. I know he wants to own next season.
Yeah, I have a lot of games.
Aol, I made you my protege this season. You better own fucking next season.
That's what I was thinking. I would be cool with you being an owner if I knew that Aol would get the team afterwards. But with you, I don't fucking know. Well, no one fucking knows what the hell you're going to do because you literally have no opinions.
Me?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
I'll put together a good team.
No one's saying you wouldn't. You would. Just you're not stable whatsoever.
Yeah.
On pretty much anything.
But that's with any team owner. Okay. Team owners of recent never been really that stable. Always at least 1 to 2 owners per season. That's really not.
All right. Yeah, I guess I'll give you that one.
And also, we're moving into 8 teams. I'm pretty sure they're going to want an owner that's experienced, and it's not going to have a shit team because that's more important. Having 8 solid teams is the most important thing. It's hard to look at the future at this moment.
Yeah.
Like 2 seasons, 3 seasons down the line.
Right.
It will own. He should own. 100%.
No. Are you kidding me?
Is the fuck out
still a horrible owner.
No, people should not own.
Fucking comets could come through the atmosphere and fucking change the polar alignment and shit of the Earth. Pitbull will always be a bad team owner because he always has to put himself first, which is working out right now because the team needs that, but that does not make him a good team owner. We've seen time and time again. I unretired to make sure he wasn't a team owner.
Yeah.
All right?
Pitbull. When I think Pitbull, I think this.
You know what? I'm gonna pitch Pip for owner right here. Pitt's changed. He's a much better player. Clearly, he's able to train players to the point where they're actually able to pull out wins. Those three things, and the fact that people want to play for Pitt because I know everybody on that team in Remy enjoys being on that team. I asked them.
Yeah.
All right.
And you know what? Obviously, Pitbull's like the owner, quote unquote, of that team. I would say. And if they're enjoying Pitt and all that, and Pitbull's improved as a player, which you really can't deny, and that he's able to, and he puts time in, which we've clearly seen because he's training the shit out of them, and he's effectively training. All those, I think he could own.
Yeah.
That's just, yeah. I think it would be hard to not look there.
Well,
I think
one
those
thing
three.
I will say,
What?
One thing I will say about this is Pitbull's always been able to train players. And that's me being nice. Yes, it's true. Does not mean he's going to be a good team owner, especially because you never know the hand you're going to get dealt.
Yeah. Looking at Ledia, Gaz could own, but would Gaz own? I think he'd own.
I've heard he wants to own.
Does
I've
he?
heard he's thinking about it.
Well, hopefully he does. I think he'd be a good owner.
I plan on, depending on how owners turn out, if I see an owner that I would rather play for than own myself, then I might just join a team.
Just one, before we end this topic, one quick thing. Now, looking at all those team owners, I'd love to see what Hill is going to do next season. Because who the fuck will he sign? Sorry, Hill, I gotta be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I don't know what he's gonna do. I feel like that may be a little risky.
Well,
I literally had a conversation with Hill. I was telling him, I was like, if you look at it, man, look next season, I'm going to be gone. I'm not coming back.
Right.
Honor's not coming back. Blah's definitely not coming back.
The whole team right now.
Yeah, everyone's gone. He'll be by himself.
Yeah. Blah wants to be with me. I know for a fact he does.
Unless we decide next season to go with... next season we might decide to go with the Hill Pitbull AOL team.
I'm thinking Hill and Wynn team up. I don't know why. I feel it.
I think Wynn would team up with me before you. I would definitely try to grab Wynn more.
I could see a Hill.
Has a good eye. Aol definitely has a good eye for talent. He's able to make the moves. But the thing with Aol that I'm worried about is
anger.
Does Aol have
Weed?
You need more than just the able to get the talent. You need people that want to play with you.
Yeah.
I want to see who wants to play with you. Because, like, for example, if I was not on Tyrus, would Diesel really want to be on that team?
Diesel only gives a shit about cash.
No, but you have to see Diesel in Skype. He cares. In Skype. During the game.
He only cares about stats.
No, but, like, for example, if the team went to shitter, and the Diesel's I don't know necessarily if Diesel would actually really play. Or the same way. Blah, realistically, is playing with me. Plays for me, pretty much.
Right.
But yeah, what I'm saying is you need more. This is just overall as a team owner.
Oh, look at that
want to play with you to be
Max.
team owner as well. All right. So yeah, you have any other? Oh yeah. So let's just go really off topic. So Hill, how does it feel to win the RFL contest?
Man, I only said it twice, so I don't know. It was fun.
I love RFL Network.
Yeah. I said one of them on an extra point. Which was
that fucking didn't count. I was reffing that shit. That was horseshit, but whatever. You got away with it.
So as part of winning, I think we're gonna interview you, Mr. Ayol. So now you're in the spotlight.
Oh, that's bad.
So Ayol, how do you feel being on Tyrus this season?
It's hard. I want us to be able to live up to what everyone thinks we are, a good team. We've showed a lot of dysfunction throughout with Blah and me so far, really not having that good of a relationship. And then every once in a while, I've said stuff to Diesel during games to make him a little bit annoyed. I'll admit that. I probably should. But if we can just gel and stop being so dysfunctional, I think we really can have a chance to go 10-0 dark. I really see us having a chance. If we can beat Leetta next week, the only other team that I can see us losing to would be Remington, which would be the game right after Leetta in week 7. So,
all right.
Easy sailing.
I got a question.
Yeah, go. Yeah, obviously.
All right. Since you were on Leata last season as basically a rookie, most of everyone would agree that you've basically 180 from being a shithead who we all thought was black to partially a shithead who turned out to be better than what people thought. So how do you feel what do you think is different about the way you approach things now than it was last season, almost around this time?
Man, I think, to be honest, if you think about it, this time last season was when I blew up on Barone to trade me to you. This is like the same week I got traded to you.
Yeah.
Like I played I've been thinking like past couple of weeks, like where would I be if I stayed on Leata, if I dealt with Giggs' bullshit. Giggs was an idiot. Fucking most pointless penalties ever. Oh my god. I just don't like Giggs.
Alright.
Hill, can you please talk about how you were able to put together Tyrus? Because you were the catalyst for many of these roster moves that made Tyrus Tyrus. So can you please just go into some of what you did, let the viewers know how you were able to pull off what you did?
Going into RSO7, my main goal wasn't to really like actually play the game like a lot of you guys thought. It was to make a lot of shitload of money to use in trades to acquire people, which came in big with getting everyone we had. Getting Easy from Brock, that was RSO7. Getting money from, I think getting Badiak from Leata, that was also RSO7 money. The trade acquiring Diesel, that was RSO7 money. I stocked up so I can make all the necessary moves I needed to make so I can get the players we needed. I worked day and night for like 4 days getting everything ready to make this team what it is.
How do you feel about your results of what you've done?
I think everything's turned out really well. Like I said, we have a good chance of going 10-0, but at the same time, we can't get too far ahead of ourselves. We can't overlook teams. We have to prepare ourselves for every single game. Like going into this game this weekend, fucking Leata, looking at the stats, they've only allowed 11 rushing touchdowns all season. That's one thing that we're going to have a big problem with. Is we're going to have to get around that somehow. If we can't get rushing touchdowns, we're not going to be able to get the win.
Yeah. But your play this season, would you say that your play has improved this season compared to last?
Stats-wise?
Not stats-wise.
No, stats-wise, I'm behind where I was at last season.
Stats don't mean anything. How do you feel if you played this season compared to last?
I think I'm a more overall better player this season.
How so?
I stepped up defense. Okay, maybe I haven't said I'm behind in defense, so I've slacked. But offensively, wide receiver, I've really learned how to play wide receiver this season. I didn't play it much last season. This season I've worked on, even though we haven't shown it in games, I've really worked on running back game. I've worked on my cuts and all that.
Yeah, I've seen you've put a lot of effort into your game this season.
And when I last talked to you at the very end of the season, and you asked me what you work on, I said those two things, and you said you were going to work on the entire season, and it really definitely has paid off because there's a substantial difference in your game on offense.
Yeah. Yo, how does it feel?
How does it feel?
Yo, how does that beard feel right now?
Oh man, just got a little beard right here.
Yo, my last question, how high are you right now?
Dwindled down, man. At the beginning of the show, I was pretty good. If we go back at this footage and just watch my face the entire fucking time, I'm just like my eyes are super squinted and shit. But yeah, when we watch this, go back and just watch my face, you'll be able to tell.
Really?
Yeah.
So
funny.
You have any quick shout-outs, Mister? Any quick shout-outs?
Yes. Caleb, for you almost breaking my record. Not close enough though.
Oh.
Dark, any quick shout-outs?
Alright, got 2 shout-outs for you boys tonight. Alright, got my first shout-out Going to my nigga Boone459 for being the sassy pants. He fucking legitimately bitched to me that I kicked Cookie because it was less fun. Well, everyone else was like, thank you, Jesus. The rest were PMing me saying, thank you, Jesus. Then got my second daily shout out to my nigga RFL 13. Stay classy, stay quitting because I changed the name of the championship game. Love you forever.
Alright, Malakai to Pacific 95. And to end it all off, Chabray, if you are watching this, top one not in, top one gay.